Let us now take an example from the various models of coding that we have just discussed. The question here is, in a certain code, the word board is written as CNBQE. So how will crime be written in that code? So the question says the word board is taken as CNBQE, and we need to find out the code for crime. As I've already mentioned, there are infinite ways of coding a particular word, and it is completely based on perception. So what we need to do here is just try out with different cases and find out what is the logic behind this coding. Now if you look at the word board here, the letter B is taken as C, and if you go by alphabetical order, we can understand that this is shifting by one place in the forward direction. If we take the second letter O, it has been taken as N, and as per the alphabetical order, this is one letter before O, so it can be taken as -1. The third letter A is taken as B, and this is nothing but one shifting in the forward direction, so that is nothing but +1. And moving on to R is taken as Q, that is again shifting by one position in the backward direction, as the letter which comes before R in the alphabetical order is Q, and the last one, that is D, is taken as E. So D has been shifted by one position in the forward direction as per the alphabetical order. So very clearly the logic behind this coding is +1, -1, +1, -1 and +1, that is shifting in alternate manner, +1 and -1. Now we need to find out the code for the word crime based on the same logic. So as we know that the first letter is shifted by one position in the forward direction, let us shift C by one position in the forward direction. So C becomes D, as the letter which comes after C is D. The second letter R should be shifted by one position in the backward direction. So the letter which comes before R is Q. So the next position will be Q. The third letter should again be shifted in the forward direction. So I is followed by J. So J comes in the third position. Fourth letter should be taken in the backward direction. So the letter which comes before M is L in the alphabetical order. And finally, the last letter again should be shifted in the forward direction. So E should be taken as F in the coded form. So that's how we get the code for crime, that is DQJLF. So this is how we need to find out what can be the possible logic in the given coded form and apply the same thing on the given word to get the answer. Let us now take a second example based on the various coded forms that we have discussed earlier. Here the question is, in a certain code, knife is written as $3%#5 and lake is written as 7@$5. So how is fail written in that code? So as you can see, the coded form of two words have been given, and we need to find out the code for the third word. Now, the word knife is taken as $3%#5, and the word lake is coded as 7@$5. Now here there is no logic behind the coded form. It is simply the replacement of each letter with either a symbol or a number in the coded form. For example, the letter K is taken as $. Even in the second word, the third letter K is taken as $. In the coded side. The letter N is taken as the number 3. I is taken as %, F is taken as hash, and the letter E, which is present in both the words, is taken as the number 5. So simply we need to find out the code for each of the letters and find out the coded form for the word fail. So we can say that the letter fail can be coded as follows. The first letter F is present in the word knife at the fourth position, and in the coded form the fourth position is occupied by the symbol hash. So F can be taken as hash. A is the second letter in the word lake, and on the coded side A is taken as at the rate. So we can say that A should be replaced with at the rate. I can be seen in the word knife and it is in the third position. And the third position on the other side is taken by percentage. So we can say that I should be taken as percentage. And the last letter L in the word fail can be seen in the word lake. That is the first letter. And here the first position is 7. So fail is coded as hash at the rate percentage 7. So this is how you can solve this question simply by finding out the coded form of each of the letters from the given words. Let us now take the third example based on model 1. In a certain code, cat is written as 3120. Dog is written as 4157. So what will be the decoded form of 25144? As you can see here, the coded form for 2 words has been given and the decoded form for a third code is asked. So the word cat is taken as 3120. Dog is taken as 4157. And we need to find out the decoded form of 25144. If you try to understand the coded form, here the logic is nothing but the positions of the letters of the given words. As we know that C is the third letter, A is the first letter and T is the 20th letter in the alphabetical order, the code for cat will be 3120. In case of dog, we know that D is 4th letter, O is the 15th letter and G is the 7th letter in the alphabetical order. So that's how we get the code for dog as 4157. And now we are supposed to find out the decoded form for 25144. To find out the answer for this question, we need to replace the positions in the decoded form with the letters in the English alphabet. Let's try to do that. 2 can be taken as B, 5 is nothing but E, 1 is A and 4 is D, and next 4 is again D. So this can be the decoded form for 25144. But if we take this 25 as 25, it becomes Y, as 25th letter is Y, 1 is A and 4th letter is D, and again we have D. Otherwise, this 25 can be taken as 25, that is Y again. But instead of taking 1 and 4 separately, we can take it as the 14th letter, which is nothing but N, and the last 4 can be taken as D. And so on, we may also get various other answers. So the problem here is we have no idea whether this number 25 is 25 or 2 and 5 separately, whether 1 4 is 14 or 1 and 4 separately. So that is the reason we are getting various answers for the decoded form of the given number, and hence we can say that the answer cannot be determined. So from this question we can understand that the codes which are based on the positions of the letters in the alphabetical order as well as reverse alphabetical order, there the decoded form can never be determined. Hence the answer for these type of questions should always be cannot be determined. Let us now take one last example based on the various types of coded forms that we have discussed in the beginning of the session. Here the question is, in a certain code, mobile is written as 56. How will the word phone be written in that code? So he has given the code for the word mobile, that is 56, and we are supposed to find out the code for the word phone. So the word mobile is taken as 56 and we are supposed to get the code for phone. Remember friends, whenever we have a 2 or 3 digit number as the coded form for the given word, the probable logic could be sum of the positions or the product or the average of the positions. So we can check with those logics and find out what can be the correct one. So let us first identify the position of the letters of the given word. As we know that M is the 13th letter, O is 15th letter, B is the second letter, I is 9th letter, L is 12th letter, and E is the 5th letter as per the alphabetical order. Let us just check with the sum of these positions. If the sum comes out to be 56, then the logic is very clear. If it is not 56, then we need to go with something else. So by adding these positions, that is 13 plus 15 is 28, plus 2 is 30, plus 9, 39, plus 12, 51, and plus 5 is equal to 56. So we are now able to say that the logic here is nothing but sum of the positions. So same thing needs to be done for the word phone to get the answer. So as I told you, you need to remember the position of all these letters. P is the 16th letter, H is 8th letter, O is 15th, N is 14th, and E is the 5th letter. So let us now add the positions here. 16 plus 8 is 24, plus 15 is 39, plus 14 is 53, and plus 5 will be equal to 58. So we can say that the code for the word phone should be 58.